Now I would like to invite Sangeeta Hart. She is a professional psychic face reader and a motivational speaker. She has over 15 years of experience in face reading and has helped over 500 people in rediscovering themselves and have a better connect with them. Please come to the stage, ma'am.
I don't see the energy. I know we had very intellectual talks today, but my session has to be interactive and I'll make everybody excited. So my name is Sangeeta Hart. You can all call me Geet. So I'm from Hyderabad and I'm a psychic face reader. Now a lot of people might have questions that what is it about? What do you exactly do? What is the benefit? So basically I have about 15 years of experience and it's a gift. It's not a skill which I have learned. So that's like my brand, it's my brand. And initially when I started face reading, it was just like, for fun and enjoyment with my friends at college. But when I started reading people, I started understanding that it's much more deeper than what I thought. So I started understanding, I started talking to myself, I started doing face reading for strangers. And then I started taking feedback to understand where am I going right and where am I going wrong. So the feedback has been immense, it has been great, and every time I do face reading, at least 85% is what I got as the marks, right? So what happened in this journey, then I did my course in psychology to understand human minds better. And I do very simple things. What I do face reading, and the benefit of this is you will understand yourself. It's like rediscovering ourselves. So I'm sure most of us, we don't talk to ourselves, we talk to each other. But it's very rare that we go back and talk to ourselves and try and understand what exactly we want in our life. So I do this practice every night when I go to bed. I talk to myself and I try to understand what exactly I want. Why am I here? What is my purpose of this life? See, we all work, we all are working, we earn, we have families, we go out. But what is that one purpose which completes us? I know it's a very deep discussion and deep topic. So what I'll do now is, I'm going to come there because this mobile cannot be carried. So I'll come there, I'll randomly do your face reading. And before that, I would like to say that I don't know anybody here except one person who has come with me, my husband. And everyone here is a total stranger for me, right? And I'll not say anything very personal. I totally understand and respect your privacy. So I'll speak about probably two things. One thing which is good, one which we can say weakness or area of improvement. Okay, I don't see people excited, but when I come there, I'm sure all of you will get excited. So I have 15 minutes, so I'll quickly come there and I'll, how do you want? Shall I do face reading for everybody or you want me to? Everyone? Oh, great. So I'll start from here, whichever, I'll start from right or left. And I'll say two things. One thing which is good, one which is area of improvement. Now these are very basic face reading. This is not like a deep face reading. Usually a session of mine goes up to 1 hour, 1.5 hours sometimes when I have to go in detail. And the benefit of this face reading is what happens when we discuss, when I talk about that person. So usually people say that I know about myself. Why do I need you to come and tell me what I am? But what happens when I do face reading, a lot of things come out of that person for which they don't have answers. And they start thinking, and there has been a lot of my clients who have, who find their purpose. They found the purpose of their life. So I'm coming there. Okay, I'll start. I'll start about you is, you're very creative. I have no understanding of anybody's background. So whatever is my intuition right now, I'm telling. So sir is very creative and creative in a weird way. So a lot of people will not even think that we can create things out of what he does. It's very creative. And he keeps his life very private. He doesn't like to discuss his personal life with anybody except one or two who are very close. But if people talk to him, they will never understand that he's a very private person. People think he's very jovial, he's very clean. He is, but he's very open. But there are few things which he doesn't discuss with everyone. One area of improvement, I will not call it weakness, area of improvement would be he gets very possessive with things. So sometimes he gets so possessive with things that he doesn't like anyone touching it. Could be anything. Motorbike, maybe clothes sometimes. Okay?
I'm taking.
I can be a little more louder though. Okay. She loves traveling to all the mysterious places. That's one. Second, she's very disciplined. Like she likes things to be kept at its place. She doesn't like anyone messing with it. And when somebody messes, she gets really mad. So that's her. Sometimes she reacts out of that anger. So that's her area of improvement. At times things go wrong when she does that. Alright. I'll start with Mr. Sinha. Mr. Sinha, right? So everybody knows about your professional life, so I'll not say anything about profession. He's like, I'm not sure about the position of your family, like where you stand in your siblings, but you're treated like the head of the family because of the responsibility you take up automatically. Nobody has to come and tell you that you have to go do it. You do it so well that everybody comes to you. Sometimes even your dad takes advice from you because of your maturity. And he knows that if you give this job to this guy, his son, he'll come back with success. So that has been since your childhood. Area of improvement, you're very restless. You cannot sit at one place for a long time. And that makes you mad. You have to do something. Something happens. Anyway, your brain is always active. But you cannot sit and listen to people or do nothing. That never happened that you have sat alone and did nothing. That's like you're very restless. You have to keep doing something or the other. So sometimes that makes people angry. Yeah, better. So that is one, I can say, not weakness, but something which we can work on.
Completely.
Okay?
90%.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am is a very interesting and mysterious person. So sometimes she doesn't even have to speak. People understand what she's trying to say. Her actions and her reactions, like they can read her. She gives that expression that they'll understand. They don't come close to her. But at the same time, she's a very emotional and sensitive person, which doesn't show on the face, but she is in nature, and that she keeps only for her loved ones. She doesn't attach emotions with profession. So that's one. She's very good with balancing her personal and official, you can say personal and private and personal life. She keeps it like really good. She has a very good balance. Areas of improvement, I can say that sometimes she says things which she doesn't mean. Like people don't understand her. It's not like she meant she wants to be rude, but people cannot connect sometimes with her. She's trying to explain things and trying to help people, but they take it exactly opposite. So they're maybe to work on sometimes. Yeah, thanks. If anybody wants me to speak in Telugu, I'm fine. I speak Hindi, English, and Telugu. If anybody is not comfortable with English. I think it will go above 15 minutes. I'll try to wrap it up. She's a dreamer. Now, she loves to dream. Sometimes there has been situations where she feels happy going there in her dreams. Sometimes physically we cannot go everywhere, right? But she does that in her dreams. So that's her skill. Like that's her point, where she enjoys her life in her dreams, or she'll imagine herself to be there. And she's a person who gets attached very fast. This is the area of improvement, and she cannot detach. Even at times she knows it's a toxic relationship. It could be anyone, friends, partner, whoever it is. But in spite of knowing that this person is not good and she knows this person is not doing good, she finds it very difficult to detach. So that's your area of improvement. Ma'am is very insecure about relationships. It's like she finds it very difficult to connect at times, but when she makes a connection, she finds it very difficult to let go. So this is like, she gets very insecure. She has this fear that I don't want to lose this person at any cost. So she makes sure that she does everything to keep that person with her. So that's one point. Second, she's a very old romantic person. She's not like, she likes these candles and dance next to the beach, candlelight dinners, and that kind of old romance, holding hands, something like that. She likes that. She doesn't like a lot of crowd. She gets freaked out when she sees too many people around. So that's one. Okay. Sir is very interesting though. I'll only tell 2 points. Okay. Sir is very attached to her mother. Sir, mother is God. If somebody will call, somebody will say, where is God? He'll say, my mother is my God. She's the God for me. So sometimes she may not understand, but he'll take her advice and tell her that, Mama, I'm going here, I'm doing this. Sometimes moms don't understand what we're exactly doing, but he likes to tell her that. That's his job. He wants to go tell her, and he makes sure that he spends time with family. In one day, completely at home. He will not take anybody's calls, so that's where he balances. But when it comes to profession, he's very strict. Though he looks like really cute and sorted, but he's very disciplined person. So nobody, if he gives a task, that has to complete in that time. Otherwise, he gets mad. Okay, so people say he's Hitler sometimes. I don't think I'll finish if I go on, right? Just choose random.
Maybe you can choose.
You can choose randomly from that side.
Yeah, you can ask people who wants.
I don't think
Do it randomly.
randomly.
Anybody wants to connect with you? Just
So I'll pick another 5 people.
yeah, whoever.
Do it for me.
I'll pick whoever wants to volunteer. Probably.
He wants there.
Kanna.
Sir. Okay, okay. Fine. So I'll take from, I'll come from. Lot of people, whatever is going on in your mind, nobody can understand. You're like a mystery man. You'll make plans. You'll make a plan. Everything will be ready. Then you'll project. You'll never tell your plans to anybody. That's your skill and that's your key to success. You will do it individually or maybe one person with you and make an entire plan and then launch it directly. You'll never make a plan for a long time, sit and discuss, brainstorming. No. You'll know, you have an idea, you'll go there, make a plan, implement. So that's the sir's style, which is like, I'm not sure what's your profession, but you seem like a very successful guy in your area, whichever you wanted. Area of improvement, a very stubborn person, extremely stubborn. Sometimes you don't listen to yourself. Okay, there has been times where you feel, maybe I should not be so strict, but you don't listen to yourself. When you decide you have to do it, in spite of anything in your life, you go for it and you're very stubborn. So that's one of the points.
Yes, you are quite crazy.
Thank you. Okay. Sir likes to travel a lot, especially solo traveling. He loves to go and he doesn't plan. He'll just pick up a place, take a map and just go. Because he likes to explore new things. Because at times we have certain places when we know this is the address, this is the location, or this is the best place to watch or whatever, or eat. But Sir doesn't follow that fashion. He has his own style. He'll pick up a place, pack his bag, just walk. It's like a solo trip guy. Because he feels, and he does the same with his life also. He doesn't plan too much. We all say that, we keep saying that take life as it comes, but we don't really follow, we plan. We'll buy a house, we'll take a loan, we'll save money and stuff like that. But Sir is completely different. He'll take life as it comes. He will make short plans, maybe this weekend what he's doing, but he'll not make long plans because he feels that kal kisne dekha. So he follows that concept everywhere and he's very happy. he's sorted. He doesn't have any confusions. He doesn't have a lot of expectations. He's a simple, sorted guy, and it's not like he was like that from the beginning. Something happened drastic in his life which switched his mindset. Who else wanted? I'll just do another 3. I think we are short of time. I'll share my cards and numbers with all of you. You can always go for the session. I'll take. She loves to meet people. She loves to be around people. At the same time, she likes to be with people who are pushing her to do something different. She'll not be with the similar kind of a crowd where you're learning the same thing. She always wants to be in difficult situations. I meant to improve ourselves. She pushes herself with the crowd who are little different, and where she wants to, they are pushing her to chalo yaar, jao karo. So she likes that kind of. She likes to have that kind of. What do I say? Always some kind of hype in her life. So it keeps her excited. Okay, that's one. Second, I would say that sometimes you're very lazy. Like it depends on her mood. She's got, I can't say mood swings, but moody person. If she's, sometimes it happens that you don't want to do anything, and sometimes you don't understand why that happens to you. It just switches, your mood switches. So then that day you'll be like, take care, you don't want to do anything. So that's one thing people don't like about it. Yeah. Sometimes you're so active, sometimes you're like switched off food. Okay. Another 2 I'll take. Sorry, and somebody from that side. Okay, both of them. I won't call you possessive, but you're a very protective person. And sometimes people get confused. They confuse possessiveness and protectiveness when it comes to your relationships. So you have to explain that I'm not possessive, I'm being protective. I just want to know where you're going, whoever it is, your mom, sister, friends. And you like to take responsibilities a lot, because what happens, what you personally feel is that that keeps you going. You don't want to just take regular stuff, you take initiatives. And I can say one thing, that you have a plan for your future. You want to do something for the society. That's in the making. So you're thinking of doing something on those lines, women entrepreneurs or children, old age, something on those lines. You have a very big plan, and post maybe another 10 years down the line, you will implement that. So that's something that's going on in your mind. She's a movie buff, loves to watch movies. When she watches a movie, she gets into the character. Whichever movie she watches, she thinks she's the heroine and she's the hero, and she enjoys it. So sometimes what happens when she watches horror movies, or so she gets scared because she gets into the character, right? So it will go on in her mind for a couple of days.
She gets scared, or she becomes the character?
No, I don't watch horror movies at all. It affects her.
What I mean to say, you started with the character, that's what I'm asking.
No, she gets into the character of the star, the movie.
Feels that.
She feels it. She feels the character. Suppose Shah Rukh Khan is some heroine, so she feels I'm the hero. So that way, she plays the character. So that's one. Second, I would say you can't say no. That's your weakness. Very difficult for you to say no. And you are a very strong believer of karma. That's one of the reasons you don't say no. You feel if the other person is coming with some kind of crooked mind, you're doing things with your good mind, right? So you believe in that. Whatever I'm giving, it will definitely come back. So because of you being a strong believer in karma, you do this part. And you do a lot of social activities. And you don't like to market silent social media.
Yeah, it's 100%. Thank you.
Thank you. Who else wanted? You make a lot of plans. Every time ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे. You enjoy it. there's a lot of plans, but you'll go for only one. So you'll make multiple plans. कि यहाँ भी जाएंगे. मतलब whenever she'll see Kashmir photo, she'll say we'll go to Kashmir. When she'll see some other place where they're showing, we'll go here. So she gets excited. So her nature is like she gets excited when she sees new things, and she loves to travel, but she likes all these. She likes to go camping, nature-related places. She likes. What I feel is she would prefer mountains over beaches, if given a choice. Okay. Second, area of improvement. I don't think I have any, but sometimes you have trust issues with people. You find it very difficult to trust people. That could be because of experiences. So that's one of the factors where you find it difficult to trust. So connection बनने में थोड़ा time लगता है. People can't gain her trust that easily. She's a difficult nut when it comes to getting her confidence. Okay. Okay, last one. I'll do the last one. She loves to cook. She's a big foodie, likes to try all the cuisines. But that she'll do maybe a few times in a week. But end of the day, she wants to have dal chawal. That's her favorite. Mom ka hath ka hai. And that's one. A very simple, sorted person. Loves to talk. Loves people a lot. She's treated as a very loving person. Because again, she has the same problem. Cannot say no. Very sweet person to go for. The area of improvement would be the same. Don't say yes to everybody. You might get into problems. Last one? Okay. Last one?
Thank you.
You're like a person who would see, this is what I feel very prominent on your face. I'm not sure what position you are in, but you're totally into women empowerment. You love to empower women, and you want to bring a change. I don't know what you're thinking in your mind, but there is a big idea in your mind which will bring a big change in our country. So that's the process. You are trying to get that implemented very soon. And always you think of this, that there is a purpose why I'm here, and you would love to empower women, because I'm not being biased with men, but women is a very powerful species, I can say. We can make and break things. At the same time, we need men as well, but there are things which women can do, and it's because of the nature. So that's why you feel that we should empower women first. If they are right, the family is just going to be perfect. Okay, thank you. I'll just go back.
90% ma'am.
Thank you. I had a great time, and I know we have short of time. I thought I'll cover everyone. So you can take my cards, Arjun also has, or discover themselves and live a very happy life. Like most of us, we have our own needs. Some people think if we have a lot of money, we'll be happy. Some people are looking for love. Some people are looking for careers or etc. Depends on the person what exactly makes them happy. But the end point, what I personally feel, because I have done psychology, so what I personally feel is when we discover ourselves and we know what is that one thing which is making us happy, then I think we'll be sorted with everything. Because when we are happy, they say, right, if you, suppose I don't have, for example, someone is asking 100 rupees from me and I have only 50. So I can't give that person the 100 rupees. So happiness is the same. When I'm happy, I can give happiness to others. When I'm sad, I'll give you sadness. So the bottom line, what I'll end my talk here saying that think about this, go back, when you go back, listen to yourself and go back and try and understand what exactly makes you happy, right? That's about it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.